Morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. Got myself a piping hot cup of coffee, and I definitely need it. I'm struggling today. I had every intention of getting up really early today. My alarm went off at 4 o'clock. Hit the snooze. Went off at 4:30. Hit the snooze. 5, 6, 6:30 is when I got up. So at least the sun was barely up. I didn't feel like I slept in all day. I can't sleep in very late, even if I tried. I think 7's the latest I've slept, probably in the last, I don't even know, at least the last year. So anyways, got myself a new couch. New to me, I guess. I don't like spending a lot of money, and Matt had this couch down in an apartment when he lived down in the valley, and it was just sitting in Mom's little side room, I guess, that she just hangs out in sometimes. And I was like, well, I want to get rid of the other couch. It's too small. The other one was a love seat, and I don't know, sometimes I sleep in the living room. When I'm watching TV, I just fall asleep, and it's not very comfortable trying to sleep on a love seat. So I said, what do y'all think about that couch that's in there that doesn't get used a lot? So they said, take it if you want it, and that's what I did. So I got Matt over here, offered him a few cervezas to help me move this stuff, and that's exactly what we did yesterday. Got the coffee table going, got the little couch going, and also that desk that I had. That was Mom's old desk when she used to do Avon. That was just temporary for this place. I told him I just wanted something to be able to edit on over here, and so it's going to be in a construction zone. We all know this, so there's a chance that it could get messed up, which I tried taking care of it as good as I could and cleaned it up whenever I brought it back over there. So now it's nice and open. Basically, I just have the couch in the middle of my living room now. I don't know if I want to build my own custom desk and probably a custom coffee table, or try to get something that's not so expensive on Amazon. What are they barking at? Probably the guys out there. They're putting in new fiber here in Rivera. Surprise, surprise, out in the middle of nowhere. They're putting in fiber lines, and they have a huge hole out in the front. It's county property, but it's just outside, like a foot outside of where my flagpole is. That's the county property, within like 30 feet of the middle of the roadway. So even though I maintain it, keep it looking nice, I clean the ditch line and all that, that's not my property. It is county property, and they're out there digging it up right now, putting in a new meter and stuff. So luckily for me, I have T-Mobile internet down here, and there's a tower that's directly north of here, which is a pretty good straight shot, and I get excellent service down here, and paying like $60 a month for it, so it's not too bad. I've paid for internet in the past that was close to $100, and it would always cut out all the time. I've had this T-Mobile for about a year now, and it's only cut out twice, and it was like for like 10 minutes, and then it cut back on, and I'm able to upload my videos pretty quick. Speaking of the videos, I sure hope the audio is okay on this one. I'm using my cell phone again with no mic. I will review the video on my phone before I upload it, and if this is uploaded, that means it sounds good on my phone, and if it's not the best on your phone or TV or tablet or laptop, whatever you're using, I apologize. So hopefully they'll be done today out there. Last time they came in, they dug some, and they did a good job cleaning up. They seemed very respectful, and even though they're in the county property, they still know that that's right outside of your yard, and they try to take their time to get everything looking good. So I actually talked with them yesterday for a bit. They had a little mini excavator out there, and also the ditch witch, and basically they're putting a meter in at the corner of my privacy fence where the goat fence is on the east side. They just pulled up right now. They're gonna put a meter just out that way, and then they're boring underneath my property, underneath my driveway, across all the way to the other side. We call it northwest. There's a tree over there, and for some reason, Mom just called it northwest one time, and that's what we use it as a reference. If I say she's like, where you at? So I'm out here by northwest, so she knows exactly where we're at. So I don't know, hopefully they'll get that all done, get it nice and clean back up, and I can go out there and water it and get that grass growing again. So other than that, now that I got all this furniture and stuff moved out of the way for the most part, minus this couch, I'm gonna get back to doing the mudding on the wall, doing the second coat today. I was texting Jason yesterday and just said, I needed a break. My body is just, it's not what it used to be. And y'all seen me build this house with Dad, and it's just a lot going up and down the ladder and stuff. It just takes its toll on my knee and my back. And there's times where I don't feel like being on a ladder. And this week was that time. And you see the scaffolding in the back. I just dread when I turn and look at it. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get up on there. But show must go on, and I am feeling a little bit better today. So I think what I'll do, instead of actually getting up on scaffolding, I think what I'll do is I'll try to do all the lower walls today, remud all the screw holes, float out where the tape is, make that a little bit wider, and try to even everything out. You can see back over here where the stove is, I actually primed that section over there, so there is a little bit of, it looks like I painted, it's just primer. In the kitchen, basically that is ready to go to hang cabinets and stuff. When I get to that point, I want to finish doing everything else first before I go ahead and do the cabinets. And I was looking at them yesterday, quite a while. I don't know if I want to do the Lazy Susan. I know a lot of people were saying that, but the more I'm looking into it, they look kind of cheap. I want y'all to comment down below. I know a lot of you guys have Lazy Susans, but the one I was looking at, it's a, oh man, now a brain fart. Can't remember the name of the brand. It's from Lowe's. Excuse me. It's like a hickory cabinet, and the Lazy Susan on the inside just looks cheap. I'm not sure if it would last. Just looks like it was made out of cheap plastic, and realistically, I know how much stuff I have. I know how much stuff I'm going to have in the kitchen, and I'm not going to have that many pots and pans. I'm not some old lady that has a bunch of grandchildren and stuff that loves to cook all the time and has every kind of pot and pan you can think of. I'm just going to have just a basic set that realistically could probably fit underneath my my stove. There's that little pull-out cabinet. I think that's a heating tray. I think that's what that is technically supposed to be for, but people put pots and pans and cookie sheets, stuff like that in there, and I think I might actually just use that as a storage for it. But what I was getting at is I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Lazy Susan or not, or just buy two cabinets and kind of butt them up against each other and just kind of have some negative space in that corner, and then cover it with the countertop. So once again, I really do like y'all's opinions on that stuff, and if y'all tell me that it's garbage, then I'll try to stay away from it. I've never had a Lazy Susan. I've had a bunch of lazy girlfriends, but no Lazy Susans. I don't want to get put their names out there, but I tend to date I've had, let's see, 3 of my exes all had the same name, so I probably shouldn't say their name, because one time I mentioned on the main channel, I had mentioned something about an ex, and I didn't know, but her mom still watched the channel for some reason and commented on the video, and I was like, oops, didn't know you were still, actually I didn't know you were subscribed, but I thought that was pretty funny. So we'll just stick to Lazy Susan. I've dated a few Lazy Susans in my time, but I don't know. I am leaning towards doing the hickory cabinets, and I don't know. I think it would just look really good with all the other trim and stuff. It may not match exactly because you're looking at pine versus hickory, but at least you'll still have the wood theme going. Matt had brought up the idea of just custom making them. I just told him, I said, I'm building a house. I don't want to keep having to custom build every single thing for this house. If I could buy something and just install it, that's what I want to do. And I honestly don't think that I could build custom cabinets the best. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to just buy them. And then as far as like I said, for a desk, I have off this way just my chair now. I don't even have that desk anymore. Either try to make one out of pine so it would match the rest of the walls, or just, like I said, get on Amazon and get something. It's not too serious to be able to get one. And then last thing, I think Matt had a little pub table also that he had in storage, and I don't know if I'm going to bring that over here or not. If I do, I'll probably put it over here just to the side, because y'all know where here is on video, where my French doors are. There's like a little nook over there, which on my French doors, I only open up one of the doors for the most part. I actually opened up both doors yesterday, bringing the couch in, and that's the first time I've opened both doors probably in at least 6 months, so it doesn't get open much. So think about possibly, if I do get that, just to have somewhere to, if I want to have coffee somewhere, or if mom and dad come over, they could sit over there too. Just a little 2-seat pub table, and just kind of put it in that corner. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting into today. Just trying to figure some stuff out, and then continuing the mudding and getting everything floated out, and doing a little bit of yard work in between. Picked up some shears. I don't know where they're at, but I got to trim up some of the plants and stuff around the property. I have some Texas lilac trees growing on each side of my back gate, and one of them has a whole bunch of the limbs that are hanging like real low towards the ground, so it makes it harder to get in there and weed eat and all that good stuff. So might go in there and trim all those lower branches up. Some of y'all might be interested in seeing how the firecracker plants and the banana plants are doing that I planted in around the house. I may just take a quick shot of that on the main channel and just show y'all an update on them. I have been trying my best to keep them watered as much as possible. It's been 97, 98 degrees every single day down here, and we haven't had any rain here recently, so the heat index is between 105 and 110 every single day, and if you don't stay on top of your watering, everything starts to shrivel up out here. And unfortunately, I think I'm losing 2 of my peach trees. That'll be the second go around that I've had troubles with peach trees down here. I thought that would be something that would do all right, but the pears look good. The plum looks good. The apple trees look great. I was actually surprised. I have 2 apple trees that are growing apples. I think it's the Yellow Delicious and I think it's the Red Delicious and the Granny Smith, I think, that have apples growing on them. One has probably 7 or 8 apples growing, and then the other one just started shooting them out. I think I have 2 or 3 on that tree, which is surprising. So I'm going to continue watering those, and like I said, when I put them in the ground, I wasn't even sure if you can actually grow apples down here in South Texas due to the heat and stuff, but apparently you can. So anyways, I'm done talking. I'm going to actually start my 3rd cup of coffee because I've sat here this whole time and haven't drank any of it. Now it's going to get cold. So anyways, once again, comment about the lazy Susan. Let me know y'all's experience with it, and y'all may sway my opinion on it. So appreciate y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.